Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Logic. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about possibly the biggest game on Roblox. This game is called Realm of Curses. It's an open world RPG inspired by Jujutsu Kaisen. So another anime Roblox game with peak anime. I love JJK. But don't worry guys, it's not like Kaisen. Apologies if you like Kaisen. I just think that it's a pretty bad bandit beater. But from what I've talked about with the devs, this game is nothing like that at all, and you guys will see that. I think that this game has definitely the potential to be one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game, because as of right now, Roblox is in a pretty dry state where no good games are really out and not a lot's going on. And trust me guys, this game looks top notch. So before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy this video. We're going to dive into some sneaks that they have dropped, as well as my overall opinions, comments, and things that I've talked about with the devs of this game. Anyways y'all, let's jump right into it. So I'm just going to be playing the sneaks in the background for you guys while I, yap to you guys. But as you can see, there's firstly a cutscene for the boss fight. I forgot what this cursed spirit name is, but he appears in, I think, season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and Itadori and Megumin fight it. Actually, just Itadori fights it. But as y'all can see, this game has crazy graphics, literally like never seen before. I don't think there's any other game that has graphics this intense besides like Holy War X or like games that aren't released, but it looks intense. You're definitely going to need a space engine to run this type of game unless they have like a lower graphics thing. But just based off this clip right here, you could see what kind of PvE you have to go up against, what kind of boss fights there are, what the combat is looking like, what the abilities are looking like. Everything looks super clean. From what the devs have told me, this game has been in dev for about 1 year, and they said they're set to release in about 1 to 2 months, which is pretty soon for a game of such high caliber. So far with PvE and PvE potential, it's looking pretty insane, which obviously is one of the things that you're going to need when creating a very good game, because it could have amazing graphics, it could have amazing storyline, but overall, if the combat fails or the mechanics just fail, then the game is gonna flop. But I can't lie, this game does seem to be delivering, so we're just gonna continue moving on to the next stuff and see what else they have to offer. Alright everyone, so we're back here, and Realm of Curses has now released 4 new sneaks. This first clip that I'm playing is the phase 1 of this special grade boss that we've already seen. So this is a little bit more video on what the first phase of this boss is going to look like. And they've also included 2 other clips, which are phase 2, and also the last clip is the ultimate. So I will get into that, when we get to it. But while these clips are playing in the background, I've also got some information from the devs for you guys about this game and just some more context of what it is and stuff like that. I'll read out the text of information that they posted in the Discord, and I will also put it on the screen for you guys so you guys could read it as well. Also, this is now the phase 2 of the special grade boss. So the devs said, we're staying true to the RPG concept in its general aspect, but trying to change how it's handled on Roblox. Generally, RPGs in Roblox tend to be just a bandit beater with a lack of lore to it conveyed in story progression or alike, where quests are the most simple repeated actions over and over again, which is agreeable. We'd like to give more flair to these things, introducing a main storyline, more unique quests that can be repeated if desired, without all of them being defeat X monsters. Obviously, these quests do exist, we just don't want them all to be like that. The type of route you could take playing the game may even alter some of the quests you get. In addition, the AI we're aiming to create requires people to learn their mechanics more rather than go insane with attack spamming. Bosses have their unique mechanics that you need to figure out, or you'll be wiped out with quite a bit of ease, including having multiple phases where new moves are introduced. Human AI, I'm attempting to make them resemble players in playstyle depending on the grade that AI has spawned as. Grade 1 Sorcerer AI would be vastly more difficult to fight than Grade 4, obviously. Some AI will try to stay more out of range, and some will try to remain close, while others adapt according to their stats. It all depends on what you're up against in that moment. So there's that context of what the game is about. They are trying to be different than other generic Roblox anime games, which is pretty good. They've got the quality going, they've got the combat going. So as long as they could ace this, it could be a truly amazing game. But obviously we will have to see how that goes when testing or more sneaks are released. Anyways guys, let's get on with the final sneak, which is the ultimate of this boss. Alright guys, here's the clip of the ultimate of this boss. He charges up some sort of lightning, does a bunch of pillars, and then he releases this giant ray which absolutely obliterates you. Wow. I don't even know how you're supposed to survive that. But he also said this is the beginner slash weakest boss, and that just obliterated him in one shot. So I have no idea what the harder bosses are going to be like, but I'm wondering if it's even possible at that point. Anyways y'all, that is all that we have for today. I've given you guys every single sneak and every bit of information that I have from Realm of Curses. This game does have potential. Obviously it still has the ability to flop, but that is all up to the developers and what they do with the game. Hopefully it's not a flop, because this game does look like it could be good and I do want to enjoy it, but like I said, only time will tell. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Join my Discord community in the description. Also, I will leave the Realm of Curses Discord in the description, as well as go follow my TikTok page where I post short form content on all my videos. Thank you all again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.